start recording yet again. Now let's come back. Billy and who else? Mr. Billy gonna be into our game. Who else? Who else? Who else is gonna be the guys on the red hand side? On the blue hand side, yes. Cake. Felix now gonna get 2 picks again. Just wanna play some Eurobeat Initial D. Yo Daks, what's up, Alex? Just only getting started. We had some memes, we had some dreams, I had some struggles playing on 60 again. And on my setup. So me and Dodge. Okay. Daks, you playing? No. I'm back to casting where I belong. I cannot play on stream. To be honest. Overwatch. My thing chugs. Secret tracker needs to be unlocked. Milsons. Okay. Redux. Who is it gonna be? Got Ira, Rohanzo, Sweet Fire, Firefuck, and Elan 1. Team PH main tank Daks. God damn it. I play support. I was planning Kensho. It's okay. Thanks for charming. Thanks for tuning on in. Have a good night. So what you up to? What you gonna be up to? Are you busy in the Minecraft world? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 4 slots. 3 people unfortunately cannot be able to play. Dinks. He's just gonna get 1 more pick. So, I like the balance here from useless. In the meantime, Redux just picking everyone. So Ferg gonna be our guy. Redux 1. Simon, okay. Useless 1. Yeah, I got Rohan, Seafry, and Emin. Emin, okay. Team names, let me go. Simon +5, okay. I think they're only gonna get 1 game today, guys. I think we're only gonna get 1 game today. Please stay clear. I got scolded from everybody. I'm busy snoring tonight. Aww. And then, please tell Claire that I paid my order. I forgot to send the receipt.
Oh, thank you. I'll check it.
Okay. Are we only gonna do 1 game, guys? Is it gonna happen? The 1 game pug. NA boy. May one trick. Okay, let's get on. Our first and probably our only game tonight. Is it gonna be this case? Is this gonna be the show? As we get into Ilios, let's get started with our first game. First game, only game. I'm telling you, Anna. I'm telling you guys that this is first game, only game right here. Welcome. So if you're just tuning on in, might as well stick on for the ride. Let's stop the music real quick and let's get on with our games instead. So yeah, Ilios, we got Simon +5 on the blue hand side. May 1 trick on the red. We have Redux as our captain. We had Calamitous as well. There's Somi, got Dodge. We have Dinks, and finally Fire Falcon. On the red hand side though, it's gonna be I Will Deliver. Showing on up out of nowhere, back from his grave. Back with a vengeance. Gonna be showing on up with that support. We got Billy, Cake, Milsons. We have Fergus. And finally Emin. So yeah guys, first game of the night. Again, feeling like this is gonna be the last one. It seems like population today pretty dead. We try to go for the usual rallying call at 8 PM. You'd expect that everyone is ready to go. Seems like a lot of people offline, unfortunately. It is what it is. It happens from time to time. No faults on their parts. People have busy lives. So we'll be playing as much as we can. Low expectations, but high demand. So let's get into the first one. Gonna be Ilios. Let's give it some gusto. Let's give it some energy, since who knows when we're gonna be ending. So anyway guys, let's get into our game. Billy and Emma gonna be playing that Far Mercy. Milson's still first frag. Sees Calamitous out in front, gets that takedown. This is gonna be Orisa Hog rather versus Orisa Hog. Useless though, beautiful boop. Gets Fire Falcon. So we now look for the res, gonna get flashbanged on up by Fergus, and that's a perfect shutdown there from the McCree. So may want trick. Going for that capture, we'll start to tick away at the progress. Fire Falcon coming on in. Shinyuan in the meantime playing Diana. Look for the vicious sleep dart. And yes, it actually connects onto Billy Bob. Taking a nap out of nowhere. Only game sad. If you guys don't want it to be the only game, please come on in. Or tell your friends, get them into the games. It will be a big help for you guys to spread the word. But anyway, takes down with a takedown onto Billy. There's gonna be the Roadhog trying to get in position again. Redux in the meantime playing that McCree behind the Orisa Hog. We'll get that pocket from the Mercy along the way. Callum though, and with that Genji, they are looking for 2 win conditions here. A nano boosted Genji as well as an empowered McCree. Beautiful deflect there. Calamitous able to get 2, but Milson's 36 in to a takedown. Fergus back into the fight, but Deadeye wasted here by the side of May One Trick. So overall, it is near standard bunker versus bunker fanfare. Redux though, looking for that Deadeye. Being booped around by Billy, hiding on the side. Will have that barrage ready to go, ready to let it rip. And Milson's with a tag on down to 1. Here we go, the resurrection though. Fire Falcon brought back to life. And Daks gonna get booped in by Useless. Same thing though, Redux gonna get the frag on back. Drop barrage there from Billy though. Unfortunately, doesn't get anything. Calamitous able to get 2. Has the blade, will get taken down by Fergus instead. I wish I could join the Yak. It's okay. It's okay. We always have our weekend session too, so don't worry about that. In the meantime though, rockets keep coming on in. There is going to be a hook onto the barrier. Useless in the meantime playing that Red Lucius still really good, and a playstyle here coming in from our guest from America. Thinks though, catching out Fergus again. That's going to be the Roadhog reaching on in, pushing Milsons to the wall, to the abyss. And that's going to be 1 fortification there for the Red Roadhog. Thinks though, trying to get the hits onto Useless. Doesn't get that takedown. Callum in the meantime, blade in hand, into the high ground, into the air. Gets the Fara Mercy, gets cake as well. And Simon +5 in this fight quite handily. Callum on a roll. He's such a streaky boy when he finds the time, when he finds the opportunities to do so. In the meantime though, Emma bringing Fergus back up alive. Callum into the air again, the Far Mercy together again. Gonna be the halt there, and Dendo and Billy flying on over still. Redux with the frag on back. Here we go with the hits. Calamitous gonna try to reach. Firefox in the meantime, fortified up, doesn't get anything done. Cake with a tag in the bag. Callum getting on the board again. Here comes the stun, and here comes the hook. It's a 1-2 punch, and May One Trick is just punching your ticket back to the point. Full hog though here now from the red hand side. Anti-heal in full effect. Crit save Shinyuna. Is going to be an anti boost available, looking for the pocket play, and it's going to give it to Redux, the electric cowboy, singing the blues. We'll see if his Johnny 6 string will be enough. Flashbang on the Useless, doesn't get the tracking on in. Here comes the fire grenade, doesn't get the heals. Biotic Rifle doing work. Callum in the meantime, hooked up, taken down there by Milsons, and May One Trick. All over the point right now, on the right, on the left. Redux though with 2, gonna get tagged on back. Unfortunately, the Creed is making these plays, but it's just not enough. It's not working out in their favor. Still a lot of ultimates ready to go. We are gonna see 4 check marks waiting on for the red hand side, but Simon +5 gonna lose 1 already. It becomes Simon's +4 this time. Fergus though, Deadeye gonna get blocked on up, deflected by Calamitous. The barrier gonna take the damage there. Spot play though, in full effect from Somi, and his Valkyrie might make a difference. Callum now, letting it rip. Redux gonna get the frag on back, and Milsons with that hook. Overtime though, taking away Roadhog ultimate on the left hand side. This is Milsons just spraying as much as possible, and this overtime fight between our 2 squads. We have the red hand side on the left, we have the blue hand side on the right. They're trying their luck, they're trying their best to see who's gonna take the win. Shinyuna though will get taken down. Here comes the Wrecking Ball one more time. Useless, staying on the left hand side, still skating that board, skating that wall, but thanks again with the reach. Rocket Barrage here now from Billy, he's gonna get 1. The McCree looking for another opportunity, looking for another target, sees Diggs out in the open. The whole hog though being pocketed up, beautiful concussive shot, and the direct hits will get that takedown. Now there's the hook to catch Somi. Milson's gonna get that one. And well done there to the red hand side. They take the W, 100-74. So that was our first game, guys, and for some reason, people hopping into Overwatch but also leaving. Is there an issue with the servers right now? Maybe this may be neutering our population. But in any case, hopefully you guys can come on in as much as possible. I do appreciate you guys stepping on up and tuning on in. And if anyone wants to cast with me, feel free to do so. In the meantime though, Redux gonna be on this Widowmaker this time. And Callum gonna get on the board with a Genji. Unfortunately, we do see a quick little pause. Who is it gonna be? Who actually disconnected? Someone DC? Who DC? Okay, Simon. Simon unfortunately disconnecting. Should we sub him in? Should we get a sub for Mr. Simone? We'll give it a second. We'll give him a bit to reconnect. So not really the best day today, truly. We had a really struggle to get people in, and now we get a disconnect. So now we have to wait on, just chill in the meantime. So Miss Claire, what you doing? Ano? Your marketing. Do you guys see Claire's shirt? You should show your shirt on stream. It's a cat. You like that? Like that? Oh, so cute. Pasok engineer. If she only Alex could join. She said she can't today. 1 minute and we sub Mr. Redux. Where is our beautiful Fire Falcon? Where is the boy? Where is the lad that really takes the lead in the stat sheet? Number 1 in terms of matches played. What a guy. It's unfortunate. Today really is not the day. Man, it's fun playing again. It's just chill. It's just chill. Welcome back. Welcome back, mate. Got scolded. Tayo na, isipin mo streamer ka na, engineer ka pa, tapos pinagalitan ka kasi laro ka ng laro. Heartbreaking, yo. Heartbreaking. Just say, Mom, it's a job! Mom, it's my job! Why are you screaming at 2 a.m.? It's a job! Yeah. That's because why? Ano yan? Sino? Ako? Ay, ginawa ko, ha? What did I do? What did I do? Get your beauty rest. Yes. It's important to get your rest, guys. So let's put Sweet Fry in. Unfortunately, Mr. Fire Falcon is dead in the water. Seems like his flames have been singed. Mr. Sweet, are you there? Yeah, I gotta check if Mr. Sweet Fry is here. Mine. Am I yoink? Oh, you're actually talking to Alex. Okay. Starting. Yeah, let's get back into this one. Back at the ruins. Sorry, got disconnected. It's okay, coup de grace. Feel free to come on in. We're still going on for some reason. So yeah, just join back into the lobby. Sana they could see this job kaso hindi. Okay, this is what you do. This is what you do. This is what I do. Listen. So I get Twitch payouts in PayPal, right? I just shove that Twitch payments interface and it's like, here's my money. And it's like, oh, why can't you contribute to the household? Oh, because my money is on the internet. Okay, simple. I mean, of course, you will have to modify that to work out for your own parents, but the idea still stands. And speaking of standing, it's gonna be double with the makers on both sides. Billy gonna get takedown on to his counterparts. In the meantime, Fergus getting on the board. Claire looking at me weird for some reason. What's up? Okay, the Euresis though, set on up. We have Sweet Fry subbing on in for Mr. Fire Falcon. Callum though popping that deflect already. Here we go with the halts. Unfortunate though that they're running this Orisa Wrecking Ball style where there is no real follow-up after that halt composition. Like, you want to expect that Redux will go for a snipe, and speaking of snipe, he gets useless down and out, gets the brain of that Ana. It is a 2-for-2 trade though, and a brawl back to the point. Simon +5 trying to get that capture still, and they are holding on for dear life. But Cake, Billy getting on the board again. Orisa Roadhog, a better composition, a better pairing between the two. Callum though, blade in hand, gets a cut on them and sees the spider. Billy trying to crawl on the way, but the itsy bitsy spider did not come out of the water spout. Will get chopped up instead into bits and pieces by the angry Japanese. I might get slapped with my own money. I really wish there are more Pinoy Overwatch streamers and players. there's a few naman. Like, it's not gonna be ever mainstream, that's for sure. It's not gonna be as big as ML, Dota. Dota's a culture, ML's free. PUBG's dying as whoa, what the hell? Beautiful combination there from Nelsons and Fergus. Fergus can get 2 with that one swift strike. Wait lang, I'll go back to the list in a second. As Milson's right now going for the hook again. Speedfire in the meantime set on up. Milson standing still, wants to go for the mines first and foremost. Here comes Calamitas on the right hand side. Billy though going for the shots, gets his kill onto Speedfire. Here we go again. It's gonna be that Genji and Fergus looking good, looking great so far, but Redux gonna give him a headshot too, remember. And oh, here comes Billy. Never mind. This sniper knows who's up. It's like, I mean, you have 4 prominent Overwatch streamers. We have our PH streamers right now. Ray does stream Overwatch from time to time for main game of his Underlords. We got Alexa, who streams LOL most of the time, but still plays Overwatch. Good shot there from Billy though. We have Div, whose main game is Apex, but she still plays Overwatch too. And there are a bunch of really small time streamers who play Overwatch, but it just doesn't get popularized with the masses, that's for sure. As Calum right now with that Nano Blade, here we go with the swings. And it's really because Overwatch, playing Overwatch, watching Overwatch, you usually look for either look for tournaments or you look for pro play. That's what you expect from Overwatch stream. There are a few personalities, sure, but they're not the biggest, and then they fall. You can make them fall under the Mercy main stereotype, and it just gets worse. So it's a little bit of a discussion on how the game just is, and honestly, not the best spectator sport when you're on a player perspective only, because you don't see what else is happening in the map compared to other shooters. Fergus though, with that blade though, already gonna hold the attention, and he just stands there, takes a little bit of a rest. Damn, that's a style point there. And then for that red Genji, Dinks with the hook, getting it to take down this kind of part. Callum getting on the board as well. Here we go with the whole hog though. Dinks on this high ground, letting it rip with the metal rain. But overall, Simon's +5. Still gonna be able to hold on to this one. It's really hard to get an audience Overwatch. Yeah, that's true. It truly is. You either be a specialty like what I do, and most of the time I get views because I have special events on the stream also. I don't get the most viewers when I play, well, anything in general, but also including Overwatch. Thanks Redux and Callum though, getting on the board again. Callum gonna pop that defect. Doesn't even help that my play is absolute dog shit when I stream on my own rig. It's just so terrible with the performance and everything. There's a Nano Blade here now from Calamitas. Swings away at the blues, looking blue, looking shiny with that lightning, and Simon +5. Get the capture. Overall, just some scrappy fights here, there, and everywhere. A lot of time to talk about other things. But that was just an outpower move there from the blue hand side, swapping over to the Roadhog. The best decision they can make. Maybe us Overwatch fan need to market the game to other gamers. That's true, that's true. It's a little different. I mean, it also is counterintuitive to what Blizzard wants. They always want to have a monopoly on the big streams. Like you can see, Overwatch has OWL, has contenders under their reach. You have StarCraft, you have HOTS, you have, you know, those games. It's how the system works. And honestly, if you host a tournament and you have more viewers than them, they actually throw a hissy fit, more or less, and they have the right to do so. So it's a little difficult, truly, to get a third party into the game, and then you know, therein lies the problem. So Overwatch fans gravitate to the big league, the main league. So wow, that anti-heal, halt anti-heal from Sweetfry and Shin Yuna, just executing the purple rain right there. Then. But Callum right now looking to charge up that blade, already at 50%. Simon +5, looking good, looking great so far. But Nelson's gonna get a good little meat shot onto that Genji. Anyway though, main one trick, unable to really come onto the area of engagements. They are gonna contest the point though, it's gonna be useless. Trying to dance along, dodging all the shots with 300 ping and a dream. Fry unable to get that tracking, and this buys Billy sometimes with some space, and the Doof is able to get through. Well done here by the Lucio, and that's what you would expect from Grandmaster Lucio main in the first place. Just dancing, just singing, just dodging all your shots, and even with 300 ping, May one trick gets that take. I'll haircut Overwatch my Minecraft viewers. I mean, you'd expect Minecraft viewers who go for it as a meme instead of like the little kids. It makes sense because it's a similar audience. But yeah, it's back to my point. Overwatch, really, you gravitate to the top league you top stream, and then you watch other streams based on that stream. As the Nano Blade gonna get hooked up, can Milsons get the takedown? Reflect already popped up by Calamtas, and 2 quick switch strikes to go for that reset. Well done there by the Genji, salvaging the fights with a kill out to Fergus, but never mind, M1 gonna get that resurrection. Valkyrie is popped. Billy though gonna get blown up by Redux, and the Pharah gonna get swamped to the left hand side. What's happening? Seems like there's a lot of lag there on the side of Mr. Redux. Is he gonna be A-okay? The resurrection doesn't actually connect. Somi flying along instead. Stinks in the meantime on the left hand side. Sweet Fry gonna pop that barrier, gonna pop that supercharger, and seems like everyone gonna be flying off into the distance. 4 kills here for Simon plus 5, and here they go with the retake. Yeah, you know, where do you find the big Overwatch streamers? Oh, contenders from the other tournaments back in the day, the personalities. It's hard to start on the ground up, and most of the time you can just do Overwatch as variety. And I've heard that from some of our streamers as well, that Overwatch doesn't get you the most views. But still, we keep on in, we keep at it because it's the game we love to play, we keep the game we love to see, and any sort of form of community and support's so good. As Redux with that rocket barrage, gonna get shut down by Fergus. He was way too close to the ground, but still Simon plus 5 using that space to get takedown after takedown. You can really see Calamtas and Somi getting on the board. The halt hook of Sweet Daks as well, quite convenient, quite a show to spectate as of. But anyway, here we go with Billy. Still not Doomfist. He has been neutered though. It's a Pharah Mercy. It's a Genji as well. Everyone can just get away from him. Oh, no. Looking for that fight. But yes, the Dragon Blade at the ready, waiting for that Nano Boost to come online. All about combos here for Simon plus 5. And the Supercharger set on up by Cake one more time. Full Hog though to go for the push. Bunker busting that one up. But Billy looking for the opportunity. Goes for the punch. Fortify is there though. And Callum with one quick swipe. Gonna get that takedown there. And then Useless keeping the speed boost going. And here we go with the hit. Callum getting on the board again. Gonna get shut down by the McCree instead. And main one trick with one good sand barrier. Able to go for the push. Here we go with that Deadeye locking on. But Somi, aerial control at the maximum. Able to hide behind the awning. I ended up playing or recruiting a World Cup player to play Minecraft instead. What do you thought about it? Besides Billy, Redux plays a lot of Minecraft too, so you should bother him. We should bother him about that one. But anyway, pretty even matchup between our two teams here on Lighthouse. 84 to 73% and counting. Rocket Barrage is available. Redux trying to get on over to the other side. Gonna get halted up here and now staying on the high ground. Needs some top up though from Shin Yuna. And here we go with the snipe. Supercharger set on up here by Sweet Fry. A slow and steady push. Redux without Rocket Barrage. The 2-0 advantage here now for Simon plus 5. They're getting free kills left, right, and center. They only have to deal with the Meteor Strike and that Valkyrie. Going for the capture though. Here comes Simon plus 5 with the take. And goddamn, time back is not an issue here on control. 90% to 93, as close as can be into this game. Now Useless though will get taken down. Here comes Cake on that Wrecking Ball one more time. The rain keeps falling though. The Valkyrie gonna get popped to go for the resurrection, but it just doesn't happen. Dragon Strike now into play one more time. Billy into the back line. Redux and Billy getting one apiece. Here we go with the halt, and Sylvie going for the resurrection. It's gonna be Billy. Meteor Strike on point one more time. Daks in the meantime popping that whole hog. It's a 1-for-1 trade. The Mercy on the right hand side. Billy and Daks getting on the board again. Overtime now ticking away. Here comes the Doomfist going for the rotation, looking for the punch. And this is just gonna be this Doomfist trying to get frag after frag. Rocket Barrage here now, courtesy of Redux. 3 kills on the board here. Will it be enough though? They're really trying their luck to get map advantage. Can they make it out? It's a 2-for-1 trade. Here we go with the Pile Driver. Cake looking up, trying to get the shot. Resurrection though, courtesy of Mr. Somi, and Redux back into the fight. Long fights here and now in our game. Rockets though keeping on coming. This might be enough damage done. Shin Yuna getting on the board twice for that double kill. Daks with a take as well. Simon plus 5 very desperate to try and get this one. Can they actually get the capture? Yes, they can. Over 99 ticks away, and it's time. It's time. Oh, 3 DPS. 3 DPS. Oof. Oof. Okay. Okay. The insta win. Wala. That's unfair. 3 DPS. Okay, wait. I was about to say BO3 because people have scrims. So red wins. Red wins. Red wins. Let me type it, game! Red wins! Red wins. 99-99. I was only complaining because he lost. Red wins because blue broke the rules. Red wins, hello. You think? That's how... See... We are blue. Billy is trash. Omega lul. Big lul. Go in 3 DPS. Big lul. Wait lang. Wait. Wait. Who got the point before you went Tracer? It was red, diba? So, yeah. So, ayun. There you go. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, there you go. Red wins 2-1. Nice meme, guys. Nice meme, guys. What a meme. Going 3 DPS. We won the real game. Okay, we're done with Ilios. It's the 2-1. Okay, those with scrims go. Okay, those with scrims go. Come on, it's time, guys. So what? Is that Zarya one trick apple? Oh, it's Zarya. It's Apple rather. So that's an interesting ending, that's for sure. We'll give the win to the red hand side, 2-1, and that one up. Hey, 1, 2, 3 slots, 2 caps. Mr. Dinks, they need you. Yes. Yes. Ayun. Butal. Give me a sec, guys. Let me just fix it up. Such spoiler naman this yun. I know, right? I give it to Edley. Yo. Yo, what's up? Huh? Don't let you attack you. Give me a sec, guys. So, what time siya? Okay. So let's play one more map. Sorry about that, guys. I gotta fix this up. Let's play on, Hollywood.
Are you guys ending already?
It looks like it. Daks Rafton.
You spend more time with them.
Okay.
Hi, Wednesday.
We have too many right now.
I guess I don't have a chair now, though.
Why did the chair get taken? Yeah, extra. Dead community. Dead pugs. Yeah, let's get it on. Let's get it done. Game number 2 might be our second game. Might be our last game. Just had to fix that one up.
Welcome to Hollywood.
Oof. Toxic, dude. Toxic. Dude, that's very toxic, Mr. Calamitous. So yeah, let's get into game number 2. A very interesting day today. It took us half an hour to get pugs going. The first game ending in a DQ of all things, ending in the best O3 setup. Thanks due to technicalities and people who were scrim. Thank you, Follic, with the grace. OW, and feel free to come on in. Si Shin yung nag-DPS. Yes, sir. First warning. First warning right there. But here on the blue hand side, we got dead community. On the red, we got dead bugs, and we are at the precip, guys. If no one really comes on in anymore, this might be our second game and our last game. So it's a little bit of an uffy. But yeah, it's gonna be a Daks draft this time. It's gonna be Hollywood in to play Dead Community versus Dead Pugs. Let's see, no captains here. It's gonna be a 2-2-2 into play though. Wait lang. Isha guys. Okay, let's go. Let's get into this one. Starting it's off.
5, 4,
Okay.
3, 2, 1.
Yeah, let's get into this one. We are gonna have a Wrecking Ball on that defense with Wilson's on that Orisa. So a lot of things happening. People messaging me left and right, people having conversations. But let's get back into the game. So welcome back first and foremost to Apple. It's been a while since we've seen the Singaporean Zarya man. Times 5 yung penalty, lost case shooting things. Of course. Pile driver though coming into play. Fascinate, gonna get that smush. It's a 2-0 set on up. And here we go with hits as much as possible. Fascinate though, bowling on in. It's gonna be a Mercy and a Brig here for the defense. Running with that Orisa. Is this really a smart idea for Useless? But no, not gonna happen. Gonna get taken down. Rohanzo coming on back as well. And this is a Doomfist out of nowhere. Nice name. So Rohan getting on the board, getting back into the rhythm. Shinyuna though out of the game after everything, after all the events unfolding to Mr. Shin. But now here we go with the mindset on up one more time. Coalescence into play as well. Orisa barrier in to the middle line, and Sweetfry gonna get tagged onto one. Coalescence now coming online. Fascinate and Rohanzo with a kill apiece, and the defense playing as much of the space that they need, running around, roaming as much as possible. Rohanzo able to get to, and they're looking good, looking great so far. Rohanzo fascinates, getting on the board. In the meantime, Wilson's right now on this Orisa. They're hopping along, trying to get in position again. Orisa Wrecking Ball though, not the best composition to go around. Yikes, switch by the way. Nice switch for that Shin Yuna. Sino kaya yun, guys? I wonder who that Shin guy is, but hopefully he remembers the rules next time. As we go for the Supercharger, and this is why Reinhardt is a dead hero. And no Ryusu went for that Shatter, gonna get stunned up immediately by Useless. Meteor Strike gonna be into play as well, but Callum with the blade in hand. Going for the cuts, going for the hits. Fergus though, into the air still. Rocketed up by Somi along the way. And here we go with the shots. The Mercy gonna get the Resurrection. And Dead Community looking so alive on this defense so far. Fascinate though. Mines at the ready. Bowling on in on the left hand side. Yeah, you would have lost if you didn't switch to Tracer, and that's the point. Now if you guys had the point, I could have still like overlooked it. But since you didn't, it was a big yikes, and that was the show. But speaking of yikes, halt! Oh, Hulk doesn't connect. Fergus into the air one more time. Rock Barrage available. Pointing on down. Sees Sweetfry. The Tracer really awkward in his movements. But the Pile Driver doing damage that needs to be done. Mine's gonna be into play as well. Sandbar now in response from Cereza. There's the stun though. Lucia Moira going for the push. Interesting to playing the Lucia Moira with the Orisa and the Hog. Not really the best synergy between that composition and the bunker. But it is what it is, and they're unable to penetrate at all. Let's go. For now though, Calamitous Shurikens being tossed as much as possible. Rohanzo, Meteor Strike is available. Fergus gonna have the Rocket Barrage available as well. And now to the skies they go. Rockets keeping on coming. Shot after shot after shot. Here we go with the halts. Deflect gonna be into play as well. Fascinate now, looking for that Pile Driver. Gonna get the slam. Will this be a jam? Speaking of Rohanzo now, though. Looking for the punch. Callum and Apple able to get to. One frag already from Mr. Rohan. Here we go with the whole hog though, and Apple just not gonna be falling far from the tree. Gonna be moving over to the dumpster instead. Might be rotten here and now. And passing through the Pile Driver one more time, but Callum has had enough. Whips out the blade, gets enough ult charge to go for the hero play. Wants to go after the Wrecking Ball as well. Fascinate now, trying to run on away. Easy charge though, easy hits. Calamitous giving chase one more time. Fascinate rolling on over to the other side. Waiting for a cookie maybe. Gonna get a top up. Doesn't get any armor though. Has to be desperate into this one. And the Pile Driver now into play again. Coalescence here courtesy of Mr. Cake. Hiding on the side. Fergus without Rocket Barrage. Playing that corner strong. But Sweetfry this time gets a flank and gets that takedown. Apple, Sweetfry getting on the board. Somebody coming online as well. But there's the hook. There's the takedown. Fergus back into the fight. But the Pharah can't really sustain without that Mercy. A Sandbar here from Cereza as well. They want to secure this fight. They want to take that to the limit and take it as of yet. The red hand side though, 10% away from that capture. Fascinate still stalling. Meteor Strike now into the air. Rohanzo looking to stay alive. And with Fergus up on top, it's gonna be consistent damage, but no, it just doesn't happen. Here comes Rohan one more time, looking for the punch. Razor too far off. Callum getting the cuts. And finally, dead Pugarinos. Able to get that capture. Took a while though. Took a while for them to make that one happen. And to the streets they go. Fry and Milsons getting one apiece. Oh, Fry actually getting a double kill on this Tracer. Well done here to Mr. Sveef. Not really something you would expect from our support player. I'll just yoink. Yeah, Fry flying on in. And here we go with the Dragon Blade, courtesy of Calamitous. Swings left, right, and center. Looking for a takedown there, and then Useless though gonna get that poop. Somi with the Valkyrie as well. And Dead Community right now staying at the road. They're trying to brawl as much as possible. For now though, here we go with the Coalescence. Rohanzo gonna either you. Up to you guys. As Fergus getting to a piece, Rohanzo coming on back as well. Meteor Strike is available, looking to go online, looking to hope for the push. And Dead Community right now brawling all around. A little bit of an issue, guys, when you're managing some teams, coaching on some other teams, and doing pugs at the same time, and everyone asks you a question all at the same time. It's like, what the fuck am I doing with my life? But still, Dead Community looking pretty good so far. They are able to stabilize by the road, still sticking on that Orisa. Mine's still in play. Fascinate right now, just trying to play the mobility game as much as possible. Apple though, Who Hog, gonna be set on up one more time. Sound Barrier as well. And the last time Apple whipped out the scrap gun, it was such a good show for them to get that capture. And this time, no different. They get 3 kills. They get progress on the payload. They're pushing closer and closer to that second checkpoint. 38 seconds though. And the defense will have that Sound Barrier, will have that Dead Eye as well. Can the Beat Eye be enough? Someone does need to contest, and that someone is going to be Fascinating on that Wrecking Ball still. Coalescence now in hand from Cake. It's going to be a big laser beam coming in from that point of Fergus though. With the Dead Eye charging too long, will get taken down. Could have gotten some good damage done instead, but it's not going to happen. But Callum looking for the steamroll, gets the blade on out, and Dead Pugs looking alive, looking to go for the end of the map. The red hand side able to do so with 137 on that time bank. The shots now keeping on coming. Fry with 2 kills one more time. Pretty balanced, I would say, DPS line. Of course, with Fry off-rolling will be more in favor of Dead Community. But Rohanzo and Calamitous, always a matchup you want to see between the two. One quick with the blades, one quick with the fist. And there's going to be 2 tons of action coming our way. Barrier though set on up one more time, and here comes an OverRush. Puts up the barrier in front. Apple gonna be playing with the barrier, waiting for an opportunity. Here comes the halt. The hook doesn't connect, and Fascinate out of nowhere from above gets a pile driver. Fergus getting on the board. A minute now remaining, and Rohanzo all the way out in the front. Useless though. Biotic Orb tossed. The barrier is set one more time, so Razor trying to get in position. And it's gonna be 2 kills here for that Lucio. The speed boost into the final frags gonna be enough for them to allow this to happen. And Dead Pugs, 40 seconds left on their attack. They really need to get back to that payload. So interesting side, Razor gonna react to the mines with the Sound Barrier. Fascinate Raleigh not really in a position to go for an insta-give, but it is what it is. Coalescence now forced out of Cake, and Rohanzo getting on the board again. Good push here now from Deadcom, and Fascinate just stalling so much with that ball. But now Blade here from Calamitous will get shut down immediately by Rohanzo. One quick punch, but still gonna be enough. Dead Bugs able to get some space thanks to the attention drawn by that Genji. Fergus though is swapping on over to the Mei instead. Will it actually make it in time? Somi onto that Lucio. Useless in the meantime. Coalescence into play. Overtime now ticking away. The barrier gonna be completely useless to the beam. But Rohanzo turned into mush by that Roadhog. Now here comes the Diva one more time. Milson's gonna get the mech. Fergus though looking for the freeze. Wants to go for an overuse. So focus fire in full effect. And the Mei gonna get that takedown. So well done there. Takes care of the main tank. But Callum looking to carve up path of destruction. Turning everyone into bits and pieces instead. 4 frags on the board. And one thing Dead Bugs is just able to do is get kill after kill after kill. Fry getting on the board again. Well done here to the Tracer. Just gonna be a little bit of amateur hour here and now. And Dead Bugs finish up the map 3-0.
Why are we stopped? Score 0-3. Switching sides. Initiating match.
That Redux. They're in the scrim already. Yeah, okay. Should be a-okay. My problem why I can't persuade my friends to play Overwatch is they collectively say nakasuka. What do you mean? Watching or playing? It's a little bit of both. You have to really get used to all the things going on in the first place. And it's true. It's 6v6 action, it's one more than your usual fanfare, and it's not like MOBAs where there's parts where you don't do anything, and Overwatch is always doing something. It's always about getting stuff done, it's always about taking objectives, applying win conditions, planning. It's a very, very active game for many to just be dissuaded from coming at the highest echelons. I think also about Overwatch is the path to pro is very set. There aren't really many local leagues in the first place, there's no grassroots like that. So, you know, that entry level isn't there. So, it's difficult, that's for sure. But that's how it is sometimes. We play under difficult, and especially with the support of the community with the World Cup, it's still a good thing to go on. And with the community, we still do the pugs. Again guys, if you do want to join, feel free to come on in. We do this every Wednesday 8 PM as well as a weekend 8 PM as well. So probably gonna be on a Sunday 8 PM again for this weekend. I've been gonna be a little busy on Saturday with a pending gig, so we'll see how that one is gonna pan on out. But yes, Fascinates on the Wrecking Ball. Mills is out onto the Winston. Now running the Wrecking Ball Winston means it's a very, very aggressive dive, all about going for kills, going for that focus fire, but Apple gonna shut down the Winston already. And when you're playing this Wrecking Ball, you can also pair that Diva to go for that DM play, protect the ball, protect everyone else from those hooks. Instead, when you're playing Wrecking Ball Winston, it's all about the aggression. You use the bubble shield to get away from those hooks and take down whoever is caught inside the circle. But dead community, 2 frags apiece. The tank line coming on back. So in the meantime, on that Moira, useless back onto the Lucio instead. The blue hand side looking good already to keep a stable spot onto the point. But Apple has had other plans. Useless gonna get shut down by that one. Mine's on point here for Fascinate. Well done, spreading it over the point. Hot blue mess. Just explosive under the sun. 3 kills on the board here for the offense. And dead community. Looking good, looking great. Sarah Razor now gonna get shut down. Here comes Calampus, here comes Free Fry. There you go with the ice block one more time. The bubble shield sets. Looking for the run on over. Pile driver as well to squish Free Fry in his tracks. And dead community, 5:10 on the clock. A lot of time for them to push all the way forward. So shots now keeping on coming. Nelson's gonna get the Primal Rage ready to go. Fergus in the meantime, EMP at the ready, and dead community right now, rotating over to the right hand side. Callum with a dash and slash, gonna get that takedown. Blade in hand here from Mr. Callum as well, and it's 2 frags on the board. Somi though, Coalescence in hand. Rohanza trying to go for the punch, doesn't happen. Nelson's in the meantime, Primal Rage is popped, and Apple pushing him all the way to another area code. Back to the other state he goes, maybe back to the moon as well. And so Razor looking good, looking great. Sees the opportunity, but speaking of opportunity, Fergus now with that EMP. And will this be enough for dead community? Oh, the translocator, not the best spots. Will get taken down there by Cake one more time. Coalescence here and now. The shields whittle down. Can the Doofus stay alive? Needs to get the damage done against the Lucio. The punch doesn't connect though, because Callum chops off his arm, chops off his hand, and chops off his life. Soundfire here now though from Cereza against the mines one more time. Even clears it with his face. And what an ambitious Lucio, just face checking mines left, right, and center. Doesn't even care what's going on. Supercharger though set on up one more time. Apple gonna be there looking for the hook, gets Fascinates, and with one easy reach, gets the grab, gets the takedown. Here we go with the whole hog one more time. Apple pushing everyone on back. And I like the composition here for Dead Bugs besides the support line. I really feel like they can play the Mercy Ana or the Zen Ana even better than the Lucio Moira fanfare for the dive. But anyway, Ice Wall setting up here by Sweet Fry. We see the heals as much as possible. In Overuse giving chase. And Rohanza forces the Meteor Strike to get on away. Dead community right now. Trying to play the med back game as much as possible. They're also waiting for Fergus to get that EMP. Coalescence though in play from both. Looking for the hack. gonna get. Calamity though with the blade, gets the cut onto one. Sweet Fry coming up with the blizzard as well, and Milson's gonna get the shock and instead. 1.1 get 21 gigawatts, gonna be enough to take that one down. Moralful gonna be happy about those electric bills, because it's gonna be a primary available here for Milsons right now. Sees his electricity bill, gonna be brawling instead in front of Hollywood. Gonna get hooked up though by Apple, and honestly Apple has been pretty on points with hook accuracy so far. That's Fergus though, getting on the board again. EMP now available, looking for the push. Can you go for the translocator play? Doesn't even need to. Goes for the hack instead. In order to use to in a bad spot, will get taken down. And Dead Community alive again. 2.5 minutes though wasted there by Dead Pugs. Well done there to the red hand side, going for the choke. But for now though, I'm gonna switch it up. It's gonna be the Widowmaker instead. Will this be the right pick against the Doomfist, especially of Rohanzo caliber? He's just been so brawly, has been so annoying so far. Fergus now with the EMP, gonna get detected by the Widowmaker, has to win out this fight, but no, Callum steady hand pulls the trigger and gets that takedown. So no EMP means the blue hand side can't initiate on a silence opposition. Sound barrier though already used up by Cereza, so they want to use that solution ultimate this fight to go for the win. Fascinates, trying his luck, and gets a big bomb, actually gonna get 3 out of nowhere. Hail Mary full of grace, gets the toss, and the Lord is with him so far. The Diva right now with that quad as well. Cake in the meantime fading on out, but seems like the defense and their chance is gonna fade away, because that's Fascinate with 5. Milson's gonna get that last kill, but overall the Diva just doing so much work to get them that second checkpoint. What a big bomb from Mr. Fascinates, and honestly, so on point with that setup. Fergus though, EMP at the ready, didn't even need it for that fight. 3 minutes on the clock here for Dead Community, and we'll see if this is going to be enough for them to actually take the W or finish up the map at the very least. Now finishing over the 1 minute mark will give them a free round 2. In the meantime, with less than a minute, we are going to go into an overtime situation. And though Fergus pops that EMP, Coalescence in response there from Cake. Not usually the Moira who hangs on back for that one, but seems like the beam gonna be enough to keep them topped up. 1-for-1 trade, Sweet Fry down for the count, and Ruiju killing Somi as well. And Dead Bugs playing the corner as much as possible, but it's not gonna be the best time because Milson's on that high ground. Prime Rage is available. Fascinate again with a big bomb, leading to a kill. Yes, Cake gonna get shocked on down. Just too much light, too much sounds, complete tinnitus. Dead Comrade. 3 people taken down on the opposite end. They're looking for pick after pick. Calamitous pops the info side, but can't really see what's in front of him. His eyes looking not so real, and that's gonna be the payload uncontested whatsoever. The right hand side of Dead Community making that one happen with a big time bank behind them. 1 chance here for the blue hand side to take the W. 2:03 on the clock versus none. So they're the only ones who's gonna get the time bank. They're the only ones who's gonna try and make this work. The defense has to realize that they should play in a more similar style, in a more similar comp, instead of trying to run both the dive with that Orisa.
Ready for battle.
But here we go again. Dead Community now gonna be on the attack. Just get Wednesday and push them down. Just push the cat. Cats can land on their feet. But yes, how long have we been recording? 47 minutes. This might be the shortest VOD of Pugs ever, if this is gonna be our last one. And again guys, if you do want to keep on with the Pugs, feel free to come on in. Just add up Dakscast1656. If not, it's okay. We can go on a Sunday instead. No problem there. Thank you guys, of course, for showing on up, especially everyone who's here today. Special mentions, of course, back to Apple, as well as Useless, returning into the fray and debuting at the same time. Hope to see more of Coup de Gras, as well as Igog and Caveat into the next one as well. And a special return for Miss Alex whenever she's available. In the meantime, though, in order to putting up that shield, here we go with the high ground. It's going to be Milson's. Rohanzo looking for the punch, and every pick that Doomfist gets might be the game changer here. And now, Useless though, playing a little bit of Reddits, and they're gonna go rotate on the opposite end. They're gonna try to play both the left and the right buildings. Here comes Rohanzo back into the fight. I field here from Cereza, so they will have a circle of opportunity. But this might be a trap, because the I field is only where the circle is. If Rohanzo punches you off, you are gonna get taken down. Doesn't matter if you were there in the first place. Here we go with the brawl though. Useless trying to set up in front. Keeps the healing going. Coalescence here and now though from Cake. Calamitous quite low and gonna get topped up. And it's gonna be Rohanzo giving chase. Can the Doofus get the takedown? Yes! So Calam the first to fall here for the defense. But seems like the two supports overextending their reach will get taken down. Meteor Strike though here from Rohanzo. Trying to make this one work. Here we go with the Shatter. Rohanzo to the floor. They needed that kill. They need to shut down the Doofus as much as possible because he has been the biggest bane so far. For now though, Fascinates, bomb available, going into the back line. This is a little ambitious for Mr. Fascinates. He's looking if anyone is going to be spawning. Also trying to find a med pack or two. Useless and Somi don't have their ult spits, but Callum gonna get the snipe onto Fergus. Now this has to be on Fergus. He's close to that EMP. One EMP gonna be such a big game changer here for the side of Dead Community. And Fergus can actually play it soft, play it smart, and play it as passively. Can wait for the EMP to come online with his passive rates. Somi though gonna force people's hand and will pop the Milson's Nano Boost quite early. The Winston out in front, self-destruct into the backline. EMP gonna be there as well. Nurisu able to hide behind the cover. But Speed right now with the Death Loss. I'm only gonna get one. Somi down for the count. Grab into the Dragon. Where's Calamitous and the Dragon Strike? Where is it? Nowhere being found. Too late to the party. And that is gonna be Dead Community taking the win 4-3. What a game though. What a good game. All things considered.
Play of the game.
Play the game. Going over to Mr. Cake. Here in the red sun side, it's no Ryusu. We had Apple. Sarazra. There's Sweet Fry, Cake, and Callum. So are we done? Are we actually done? Oh, I think so. I think so. Thanks for coming, guys. To the shortest sesh ever. Where there's no one today. Sunday again. We go Sunday again. Dunno. Usual peeps not online. Also others have scrim. Yeah, it's unfortunate, heartbreaking. But it is what it is, and we are done. Last one for Vince 9, and thanks for the games, dude. Thank you for making Pugs alive. Thanks for coming in, tanking the ping, and making Pugs happen. Silas I will deliver, being that linchpin on the 12. But we are done for Pugs today. Shortest session ever. Period. No doubts about it. A little unfortunate, but it is what it is. It happens from time to time. And I'll see you guys on Sunday for that. Maybe I'll just stream something else after our scrim, just to keep the Wednesday energy flowing. But thank you guys for tuning on in. It's been fun. It's been great. I'm Daks. Thanks for our 2 games. Oh yeah, we haven't done our recap. A little bit of recap. We had 2 games today that were real. We had a scuff one on Busan where I was playing, and that doesn't count. Never counts. We had a 1-2 on Ilios, since it ended with a disqualification of all things. So honestly, one real proper game. We had a 4-3 on Hollywood, and that was it. That was the show. Thank you guys for tuning on in. That's been Daks. This has been Pugs Abridged. Hopefully we get a longer session in the next one. I'll see you guys in the next time. GG.